Okay, we are back. We should be back. Yep, we are back. Road Trip 2012. The European, the PAL version. Starting the disc up early enough that we get to see all the splash screens. This has a pretty lengthy little opening cinematic.
Year 2012.
Are you gonna watch it all?
I am. We are.
Into dark age.
I'm not. I'm gonna look away.
Disease.
Cole's with us.
Run rampant.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to introduce me, but then you didn't. So
Desolation. Pollution.
I just chimed in.
Radiation. And despair. But hey! Don't let that spoil
Assumption.
your day. Take a vacation. Are you literally dying to go on vacation? Well, now's the time to make your dream come true with a luxurious visit to one of Big Daddy's vacation wonderlands. By the sweat and blood of those zany, wacky, oppressed lower classes, Big Daddy's made his little paradises shine like gemstones amidst the teeming crud of our sad little dying.
There's still games out there now using terrible CG cutscenes.
I would imagine it's, maybe? You've been playing a Rise. It sounds like that might have that.
That's all in engine. It's like rarely is it like obviously pre-rendered graphics that are different from the game. I mean, there's some stuff that is like clearly video, but they still like use in-game assets. It's just like there'll be physics going on that clearly isn't in the game.
I've recently been hoping that MDK is selected soon. I wanted to play that one again.
You could never get very far in the first one. Certainly not without dying.
I had it at home, but I also remember playing that in I want to say 5th grade in one of the school computers.
Yeah, remember we got a couple IMAX for some reason
Yeah.
put out in our classroom? And they had MDK and Nanosaur on them.
Like every computer at that time seemed to have Nanosaur, but MDK was like, just want to put that on.
I'm pretty sure it came with it because I remember they dropped them off and it was just like me, Chris, and Jeremy were allowed to set them up. There wasn't any sort of just imagine that today. There was no coming in and setting up the administrators oh, here's some computers, go nuts.
Okay. Look at our people. Pyro, Destroying Angel, Meat Wagon. This is the top contender right here. Vermin, Sidewinder, Gatorbait, Rockin' Rule, Bitchin' Wheels, Ozone, Intruder. What? Biohazard. Then back to Pyro. There's quite a few people to choose from. Richard Dick Biggs is Meat Wagon. This is I don't know, I guessed by the name of this game after hearing it was a Twisted Metal type, that it was going to be like a kid-friendly version, but it is not.
Nah. Although it is. I mean, it's also
There's a giant gay man character.
it's appropriate for middle schoolers.
This former pro wrestler is a sensitive guy who knows how to hurt. He prefers to run away and then prance or pounce when you least expect it.
Oh.
I feel like I should play him, but I don't. He's a glass cannon, and this will be over immediately if I do it. Yeah, there's McCree. There's a character. crazy guy. Ooh, Agent Orange. Here's like the tanky guy.
So Grant, who do you main in Overwatch?
Recently, the rare times I do competitive, I'm always a support character. Unless other people, I load slowly, so people have sometimes chosen. And if there's already 2 support, I'll try to play soldier. But mostly Lucio.
Sure.
I'm trying to get better about Roadhog, but I heard he has a nerf coming up.
Roadhog's the guy with the chain, right? In the hook.
Yeah. We basically can one hit half of the characters if he hits him with a hook. And
I was doing all my nephew's competitive matches. I didn't finish them all.
Are you boosting your nephew?
Basically, they play against AI. They're a bunch of kids. And I was I did 6 competitive, and I was 4 for 6. And I was playing a lot of Mercy. And
That's what I did most of my placement matches as was Mercy.
Yeah, it seems like Roadhogs were terrible tanks though, because it'd be like, oh, you should be like tanking, but instead you're like running around trying to hook people off from the sides, and like no one else chose a tank because it said we didn't need any tanks, and it's like we lost.
Practically, they're certainly more of a DPS in terms of what they do.
But they can work on a point.
Yeah,
like,
they have a whole lot of health. They can heal themselves.
Right, and they can be pulling like healers in and eliminating healers.
Right.
And
it's like what a DPS would do. Just get the pick on the healer. Okay, there's horrible noise there. Absolutely god awful.
Your PS1 sound chip is breaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to my other PlayStation actually. Just 1 second.
But recently it's happened on both, right?
It says it happened on Yeti Sports.
And another game. The City Builder game.
It happens a lot with the like especially PAL in Japanese games.
There might be a setting somewhere, like a dip switch that will let you set it to PAL.
I mean, I have like the PAL BIOS on its own mod chip, like soldered in there. So,
right, I know. I just wonder if there's settings beyond that, or if it, you might have the newer mod chips that automatically detect.
Oops.
Wait, 2012? Is that like the end of the Mayan calendar? Is that what's supposed to have happened in this game? Is it was like the end of the Mayan?
It certainly is like some sort of, hey, society's all gone to shit for some reason. Back on this backup PlayStation. It's got its own little volume knob. Gotta crank that up a little bit.
It is the
Yeah, someday you'll have to turn around the camera and show your setup.
Oh, it's, I don't know,
The
maybe at
world is crumbling
at
into
10
a
subscribers.
dark age.
You can reach that goal.
And poverty
See my
run
PlayStation.
rampant. In a world
And at 100 we
scorched
can see
by
some of your games.
Oh,
Because you
yeah.
have all of them.
Crap door full.
Yeah.
and despair. But hey!
I don't need to watch this again. you want to pause there in hopes that that's where the YouTube thumbnail ends up. So here we go. Yeah, now everything's looking sounding right. Forgot to go into options last time. Shame on me. You got a difficulty. You gotta leave it where it's at. High octane. Controller. This will be good to know going into it. Gas, left, right. Okay. You get so used to like the modern ones where you're driving with the shoulder buttons.
I guess. Still it feels natural to use the face buttons on arcadey stuff to me.
Yeah, I had that when I was playing Ridge Racer.
Yeah, triggers feels more like when you actually want to be able to not always floor it, you know? You need the analog trigger. But arcadey stuff where you're just holding down the accelerator the whole time.
Player. I'm not sure the difference between Vacation, Getaway, and Challenge, but game's called Vacation something, so...
Yeah. Maybe Vacation's longer. Getaway kind of sounds like shorter, right? It's just like a getaway.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and let the game choose randomly. Pick a number, Cole. Small one.
6.
I'm gonna go random, like up and down on the D-pad, just random. So we're gonna do that 6 times down. We got Vermin. As a reminder, Vermin is the large homosexual character.
It's meant to be, I
I'll
guess.
put the hurt on him.
Yeah, and that's his voice.
All right, listen up. I'm only going over this once. You need cash. You get cash from the tourist. Find the tourist, make a slow pass by him, and he'll jump in. If another merc's already got him, you can pop him right out.
Grant, your
Good old
PlayStation
ejector
mouse
weapon.
seems to be
And pick him up.
Oh,
Gotta
screen.
get the payoff.
Thank you.
Gotta get the tourist to the photo op. Find one on radar, drive it and stop.
For
You
the
see the flash? He'll
technology
top up
I
the
had,
cash.
it's
Use
crazy.
your cash for weapons upgrades, repairs, and a little bit of first aid. Your road trip is over when you blasted all the competition. That's it. It's that simple. Go get yourself a tourist. And start showing him the sights.
There's like a crazy taxi aspect to this.
Yeah, when I was reading the description, it seems like it might have been more like objective based than Twisted Metal, where you just blow people up, right?
Yeah, like this one might be a tourist level, the other ones might not be. But there's our fucking tourist.
To action!
Like, maybe now I want to kill people and go to photo ops and stuff.
Must get to safety!
Oh, that slowed me down a lot. Surprised there's no music in game. Funny is that I have the tourist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, nice. Stop fighting the hot dog and get the guy with the tourist. Get up.
One of our viewers says to lower the camera because it's like just the top half of your head.
Sit upright and stop slouching.
If your viewers that chat strike the Twitch chat for whatever reason. So there's like, no, I guess there's a bunch of those. There's also like stuff coming down from the sky.
Like item drops and stuff, or I saw like.
That seemed like there were shots being fired from.
I know like one of the guys I just saw had a kind of like arcing attack.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just a weird weapon attack. Looking pretty low on health.
I'm trying to find one of those blue arches. There's still like just 6 people left. Like no one's gotten killed yet. There's 2 photo ops. I guess you have to have a tourist for a photo op. I think it said.
Makes sense.
Someone's shooting at me. There's my thing. Wait, how do I do it?
I don't really remember that.
Ugh. I just stopping it.
Maybe you need money?
I have a 98.
Yeah, it seems like it would have a pop-up or something if it was... No, I don't know. Doesn't seem to work. Nope. Excuse the sniffing. I'm getting sick.
That sucks. Oh wait, I got some of my... Oh yeah, that's... Well, I think that's it. I just died. This is my, one life.
Murdered by a hot dog.
Ugh.
Probably closest to the actual way you'll die.
That seems pretty likely at this point.
Murdered by your American lifestyle.
That's
It's a metaphor.
So, be back in just a second while I swap out the discs. It always messes with my internet a little bit, so I have to stop streaming and cut the videos up. So, be right back with NHL Blades of Steel 2000.